Hello, welcome back to Latte Hour. So today, shortly before recording this episode, I was at a burger spot. Guilty pleasure. Love my burger and fries, except I don't get any meat patty on my burger. But anyways, there was a lady in front of me who was ordering. We were in a drive-through, and I could hear her ordering, and the guy was asking her, what she wanted, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say you wanted this?" And da da da. And then later on, she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say this." And then she goes on to order like a bunch more things. I don't know how many people she was feeding, and all I can remember thinking was, her order is definitely going to be wrong, because there were so many seemed like miscommunications in that order. But since we were at a burger spot, it's like, well, she's definitely probably gonna get her fries right, and she's definitely gonna get some bread. What is on the burger, that may not be right. And then my order came up, and I ordered something really simple because I was like, I'm gonna keep it real simple. They still got that wrong too. But anyways, it worked out because I probably didn't need the add-ons that I was going to add onto my burger anyway. So I guess everything works itself out. That's the moral of that story. Anyways, moving right on into a topic of discussion that has been on everyone's mind, at least anyone who doesn't live under a rock. And that's 3i Atlas, the so-called spaceship that is heading towards Earth. And I don't know how some of you feel about this, but with the current state of affairs, I welcome all extraterrestrial beings if they are not malevolent. So for me, it's like, yeah, get the party started. Yeah, and welcome. Also, there's other people that I've seen around that I'm like, I am sure they are an Anunnaki descendant. But anyways, that's just me. So let me know how you feel about alien visitors coming to our planet. Moving on to the main theme for today, and that is, it seems like the world's push to move us to an all-digital society. Many of you, we have our digital devices, we have our smart TVs, some people even have smart refrigerators, smartphones. So we're pretty connected to the internet these days. But the one thing that still isn't fully, completely online is our currency system. And I wanted to go over the pros and cons of an all digital currency system. And I'll tell you now, in my mind, there's a lot more cons. Having an all digital currency system, especially one where you don't have to have a credit card, it's just on your biometrics, would be really convenient for a lot of us. So there's that. I also think fraud might be a little more difficult. However, moving into the list of cons pretty quickly here, a lot of things can always be overcome, or fraud can still occur. I'm sure someone would figure out how to hack the system. So there's that. But one of the bigger cons is the ultimate tracking that they would be able to do, because still you can go and purchase things with money and virtually be untrackable if you go to like some small town that somehow doesn't have cameras in their stores or cameras in their town. I'm sure it'd be a little more difficult to track you. So by that, like, your every move would be known, almost, if you were purchasing things along the way. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. I like to feel like I'm a somewhat free citizen, even though we know a lot of freedoms here have been dimmed or trampled on. But then there's also taxation. If you think you're getting taxed now, wait until there's an all digital system. I mean, taxes on taxes on taxes are expected as they already are now. But there really wouldn't be much of a way to get around taxes. I know there's places that only accept cash. You know those places, right? And those places probably would not be a thing anymore. So yeah, there's that. Also, along with the tracking and the taxation comes the more control. If you kind of think of the system, the social system that they're talking about in China, like you get social points and it goes kind of into your purchasing power. They can tell you what you can buy and what you can't buy. They can deny purchases here or there, depending on your behavior. And they already do that now somewhat, like if you're feeling you can't buy a gun or but that would really, really probably be enforced even more through an all digital currency. And so if they can do that for felons, they can even do it for people who are, have a clean record. They can just control many of your movements. And so to me, those are some really, really big cons. The ultimate being able to track you, the more taxation that they can put on things, and then the more they can control your behaviors and your purchasing behaviors. And so only way I can think of to get around a all digital currency system is people go back to bartering, or I think that's it. I'm sure there's other ways, or hacking, but I think people really need to consider, do they want to go to an all digital currency system? Is that the answer? So let me know your thoughts below, and do your research and see if the system we have now is working, or should we move to a different system. And if we should move to a different system, should that system be all digital? Should it be centralized or decentralized as cryptocurrency is meant to be? What should our currency system of the future, our exchange system of the future look like? Let me know your thoughts below. I'm pretty curious about that. But anyways, hope you are enjoying this latte hour, and hopefully you're spending the rest of the hour thinking about these complex problems that society has, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye now.